Hey Radiant Souls, welcome back. I've been away for a little bit, but all is well, and I want to talk about that in a second. So if you're new here, welcome. I'm happy that you're here. My name's Heather Mays. I'm an intuitive counselor, energy healer, animal communicator, author, artist, coach, and I'm on a mission to empower others just like you to connect with your divine radiant light. And why do I say that? Because we're all looking around us right now. I don't care which end of the spectrum you're on. I don't think there's anybody here who isn't, and by here I mean on Earth, on the planet right now. There's nobody here right now who feels super comfortable and smooth sailing. Things are great. I don't know anybody who's in that vibe. I think it would be kind of rare. Just looking at external circumstances. Now, if you're looking at how you relate to the world, and that's what I want to talk about today, you might have that sweet spot of a perspective. So what I want to talk about today, a couple of things. So I was away for a little bit. I haven't done a video in a little while. Haven't been super active on my social media channels. And sometimes that happens. I get off doing other things. I was doing a lot of art, doing art for energetic signature portraits for pets and for people and for newborns and for pets and people in spirit, just all kinds of goodness. And sometimes that just pulls me in that direction, and that's what I go do. But I've noticed that when I am away for a while, people start to check in, which is lovely. Thank you. It truly is appreciated. I'm so honored. I want us to think about, not just with me, it just happened to come into my awareness. How are we checking in with people when they're kind of absent from us? And why I want to bring this up is because what I really want to talk about is, what are we projecting? So if you check in on somebody, let's say you haven't heard from them in a number of weeks, and you say, hey, how are you? I wanted to check in. That's got a whole different frequency, a whole different texture than, are you okay? I hope everything's okay. What's going on with you? Can you kind of feel the difference there? And I'm not trying to talk down to anybody, but I think we do the second one almost instinctively. Like, are you okay? I haven't heard from you. You've gone off the radar. Sometimes people do. People have other things that they're doing. But what I wanted to bring through today was a message from my guides, my team, for us to think about, what are you projecting into the world? Because what you project, it's like you are, if you picture a projector, you're just showing it right on the movie screen. So if you're projecting that something is wrong with someone because they've been out of pocket, not that you're causing them harm necessarily, but you're putting the energy of something being wrong out there into the world. So another way to think about it is to break down that word projecting a little bit. Whatever you're projecting out into the world, how you see things, how you view it, you're giving the universe a blueprint. So you are hiring the universe to carry through that project that you're projecting for you. It's like you're hiring a contractor and you're saying, okay, I see fear, I see rioting, I see awful things happening, I see sickness, I see sadness, I see darkness, and the contractor you hire can only do what you've asked them to do. So they're going to take that blueprint and go, okay, we'll get right on that. That's what we're going to put into the world for you. Thanks for that order. Just like, you go through a drive-through. I've used this analogy before. You go through a drive-through, they're going to fulfill your order. That's what the universe is doing. That's what we're co-creating. So what are you ordering? What are you projecting? What project are you commissioning with anything that you look at in the world? And a lot of that focus for me with clients when I work with people one-on-one isn't so much the big stuff, the what do I see in the world, what do I see on the news, yada, yada, yada. It's what do I see with myself? So I want you to, if you're willing, to get really clear and be honest with yourself. What projects are you commissioning for yourself when you're projecting? What are you putting out there? What are you rolling up to the drive-thru and ordering for yourself? And I want you to write down 10 or 20 of those, whatever those beliefs about yourself are. I am someone who doesn't work with my intuition. I am someone who is learning intuition. I am someone who doesn't attract a relationship, whatever it is for you, and write the opposite. What would you order to get what you want? I am someone who lives an intuitive and connected life. I am someone who is developing. Developing intuition is different than learning it. Learning has the assumption that you don't know it yet, and you do. You're developing it. You're uncovering it. You're discovering it within yourself. Or I attract relationships with people who are in a resonant frequency with me. 10 or 20, or I think I said 5 or 10. I just gave you more homework. Congratulations, you're welcome. 10 or 20 things. What are you projecting right now? And you can check in and do this with yourself every morning. It's not necessarily a bad habit to get used to. What are you projecting for your day? Right? A lot of us do that. Oh, I have to run this errand, run that errand. I bet I'm going to watch this thing on YouTube and it's going to get me kind of upset about something, or I'll feel bad about something, or I'll get way excited about something, and then I'm gonna get sidetracked and da-da-da. Like, we map out our days. We kind of don't realize it, but we map out our days in the first few minutes. We've already went to the end of what's gonna happen. So reframe those. Think about what you're hiring your universal contractor to do. What are you projecting? What project are you commissioning? And get really clear on what it is you wanna see. So just a little note today from me to you. It's good to be back. Thank you for, checking in the kind ways that you have. I appreciate it so much. And I'll see you next time. Bye.